food, y'all. I should not be spending money, but I am. Remember Take These Broken Wings? I love that song. I'm gonna turn it down now. I don't think YouTube is gonna be too happy with me having the song in the video. So I wanted to talk to y'all real quick while I was eating my food, but I may start talking sooner because I'm waiting. How many cars? One, two. I'm like the third car. But I went to go see. Okay, now I'm the second. Well, they're still serving, but once this car moves up, okay. I went to go see Aquaman yesterday on Christmas. Okay, Christmas Day. I didn't have anything else to do, and I didn't want to do too much because I had work today. So the very next day I went back to work. So let me turn the radio off now. But it was good. It was good. It was, you know, like most movies, they're a distraction, right? But as soon as I get the food and pull over, I'm gonna talk to you, okay? I'm tired, y'all. I'm just, you know, it's like I have all this energy on my days off, and then during the week, I'm just like, after work is over, I'm like done. Oops. And I'm out because I got a new tablet, right? So I bought a new phone. I went to Best Buy and got a new phone, right? So I got a case for the phone, bought the tablet, and I didn't think, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I was thinking, hey, I'll just get the tablet, I'll get the case later. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did not get a case or a screen protector. And when I got the tablet, I'm like, okay, I can go to Five Below, whatever. Five Below, of course, was closed on Christmas. And so today, after work, I'm like, okay, let me go to Five Below. Five Below did not have it. They didn't have all that. They would, I guess they're, you know, like I went to Walmart, they had cases and screen protectors, but the tablet case didn't fit. I asked the guy, I said, can I pull this out and try it for size? He said, go ahead. So I tried it, and it didn't fit. So it was the same brand screen protector. So I'm thinking if the case doesn't fit, the screen protector probably won't fit. So, but a lot of stores are like doing their after Christmas, like restocking and changing stuff around with a bunch of workers with carts and stuff. I stopped at this other store. The other store didn't have it. I'm just like, I'm going to have to go back on Amazon and order a case and pray it fits, right? But Amazon's pretty good. They'll recommend you cases and stuff that fits what you bought. So I'm hoping it's an off-brand. It's not like a name brand, you know. It's an off-brand, was really cheap, and I'm hoping when I get back on Amazon. And it's the thing, I didn't want to order too much on Amazon also because I have a $1,500 cart, and I have plans to buy everything in my cart. I was going to get everything all together, so I'm not sure whether I should go ahead and be careful and just wait and to get everything all at once when I have the money to get everything. I have a couple things in that cart, and it's only, honestly, it's a lot of small stuff, but it's a couple of big things that I want off of the Amazon cart. That's why it's so expensive. And I may exaggerate a little bit. It's not $1,500. I want to say it's closer to maybe $1,200 or $1,300 in my cart. But I'm hoping this video uploads. I had a hard time uploading last video, so the longer the worse. Okay, 10-minute videos are fine. Longer videos, it's been real, y'all. And let me tell y'all, this getting the new tablet did not help. I'll tell y'all in a minute. I'm next.
I'll get the 8-count with the medium fry, medium sweet can and mac and cheese.
Yes.
It'll be $13.42.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Take care. You too. Alright, let me find a spot. Gonna chill. 1 minute. Okay. All right. So, went to go see Aquaman yesterday. It was good. Like, like I was just saying, most movies are distractions, right? They don't really mean anything in a grand scheme of things. They're just making other people rich. But sometimes it's just nice to get out and don't have to think about stuff. I don't think I got a straw. But it's okay. I will take. Actually, I have a. This is so funny. I have a. I have a Zaxby's cup in my car with water in it because I I like to reuse cups, right? And the straw is still in it. So I'm gonna take this straw out of the other cup and put it right in my Chick-fil-A drink. But it was good. So the first Aquaman was about Aquaman's like beginnings, right? So Aquaman, his mom is basically a mermaid or whatever. She's a princess or a queen or whatever. There was something that happened. She ended up getting injured or something. Met Aquaman's dad, who is a lighthouse keeper, and they have an affair of sorts, and create Aquaman. Of course, they come and find her. To protect Aquaman and protect her family, she agrees to go back to her kingdom under the sea. And so Aquaman grows up not knowing who he is, not knowing anything about his mom, and blah, 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 right? And his dad can't give much detail about what her fate is either. So anyway, all that to say, there's a battle between he and his brother. His mom has another son, and they fight for the kingdom, and in the midst of all that, they're fighting, he's fighting bad guys and stuff, right? So the second part is basically, he is the king of, Atlantis. And, the guy from the first, in the first part, he had killed this guy's dad, or is perceived to have killed this guy's dad. You know how it go. The bad guys get mad when you let them, succumb to their own fate. So that's basically what happened. Although Aquaman could have helped. Honestly, If it was one of the Avengers always helps the bad guy if they're in distress, and eventually, right? But Aquaman didn't help. He walked away, and the guy basically, he got stuck in a submarine or something, and Aquaman wouldn't lend a hand, and he died or whatever. His son was like, he's going to avenge Aquaman. That was the first one. Second part, he comes back, and he's ready to avenge his dad. And get Aquaman and of course go after his family and everything. So Aquaman is now married and has a baby himself, and dad is in the dad is in this one. The mom, who is Nicole Kidman, is just in this one and everything. So it's basically, part two. It's very it's like the same movie with the twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a desert scene in the first one. There's a desert scene in this one. There's like a forest scene in this one. This time, though, what I liked about it was that he recruited, like, they had like banished his brother or whatever. And, and so he actually got his brother, and his brother is like on his team or whatever. So it was good. So that was yesterday, but what I did want to do today, I didn't want to give a full rundown of Aquaman. It's Aquaman, right? It's not like a movie that requires a whole rundown, right? I should have used some hand sanitizer. I'm going to use some hand sanitizer. I was in and out of stores, touching carts and stuff, touching the items and the objects. So let me get some hand sanitizer and say my grace. 1 minute, y'all. Let me act like I know, because I'm so grateful and so thankful for so many things. So, let me just say my prayer over my food. All right, y'all. So, I did want to do, I have my list, y'all. I got my list of my favorite movies, okay? Let me pull this out. I'm unorganized, but bear with me. It's in here somewhere. I'll put it in here. Alright, there we go. Y'all hear that noise? This car makes weird noises after the car is off. I'm not sure whether it's the CD changer doing something. I don't know, but it's weird. I need this car just to last me a little bit. I mean, I just need a good 2 to 3 years out of this car. Alright, that's all I need. But so I like movies, okay? And I really wish I could do like a real movie channel. I don't have the energy, number one. I don't know how to do copyright stuff, number two. I wish I could do like different things. Like, there's some many creative things I would like to do if I had the time, if I had the energy. If not, and also, let me chew my food. And also if I knew how. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do. I see movie channels that they put clips of the movies in their videos. And I'm like, how do you get away with that? I went to the movie theater when I went to go see Black Panther, and I actually recorded some clips for y'all. Tried to upload it. It was like, oh, heck to the no, copyright. So I'm just like, how do people do this? Like, even with the music, I was like, I don't know. So, yeah, so I wish I could do more things, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do for right now, okay? We're going to make it do what it do, okay? So, my all-time favorite movies, okay? If you don't know, Die Hard is at the top of the list. I remember watching Die Hard as a kid. My parents, especially my parents, the movie night, okay? I had to have been at least like, for some reason, I want to say 9 years old. When did Die Hard come out? I gotta look this up. I can't talk about Die Hard unless I know what year it came out. Where's my phone? Let's see, with my phone. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you about Die Hard. Every time it come on TV, I'm going to watch it. Okay? The quarterback is toast. Okay? That's my movie. I love that movie. I did not like the second one. I hated the airport situation. It was just stupid because he was too nosy for me. Like in the first one, the problem came to him. Came out in 88. Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, I was about 9, 10 years old. Yeah, I'm that old. But John McClane in the second one, he was way too nosy. He was like all up in, like he was scoping everything. Like you were there at the second part, Die Hard 2, he's at the airport to pick up his wife, Holly, from the airport, right? Look, mind your business. You know, mind your business. He all up into everybody's business, okay? Like the first part, it came to him. He's at the party, and his wife was trying to figure out they're going to reconcile. She had left him to go to LA. Remember, she relocated to LA with the kids. He was still in New York. He was a New York policeman at the party. Didn't know they was going to try and hijack, you know, the situation with Holly's boss or whatever. He got caught up. He was in the middle, you know, he wasn't expecting nothing. And the second one, he was just so nosy. I like the third one. I feel like Bruce Willis and what's his name? Because I love him too. Samuel L. Jackson, they had awesome chemistry. It was funny, but it was a good plot. Remember? Because Han's brother was doing a situation, right? And he was targeting John McClane in the third one. I like the first one was good. The third one was good. The second one I could really leave it. And then there was a bunch after that when John McClane's kids are adults, son is adult. It was just too much. I think I watched maybe a couple minutes of it, and I was just like, really? Because I didn't go see it. I think I saw it on TV, and I was like, this is just too much. It's too much. For all this to happen to one man. I think they could have stopped at the third one. But Die Hard is, I'm telling you, every time it come on TV, I watch it if it's on. Okay. I'm not going to go in order. Well, I should probably go in order, but it's hard to go in order because I like all these movies. I love The Long Kiss Goodnight. I love that movie. It's so good. Of course, my man is in it, Samuel L. Jackson, and the leading lady. What's her name? Let me see. Long Kiss. Gina Davis. Okay, that movie was so good. It was funny. Samuel L. Jackson. I'm telling you, when I tell you belly laugh, I belly laugh so much in this movie. Okay, I belly laugh so much. Okay, The Long Kiss Goodnight is another action movie. Y'all know I love action movies. Okay, Gina Davis is a spy who got hurt and lost her memory. She became an amnesiac, right? During the process of her coming to or whatever, she's already pregnant by the time, you know, she's an amnesiac. Okay, so I guess she's really, really early in the pregnancy because she was still an assassin of sorts, right? And so she wakes up, you know, doesn't know who she is. She's already pregnant. She becomes a teacher. She lives a very, like, normal life until she ends up being, like, on TV. Like, she was actually on TV as Mrs. Claus or something. And when the people when they find out her on TV and find out that she's still alive, they thought she was dead for all these years. They go back to find her, and she's like, "Who am I? Right? Who am I?" And she starts gaining her memory little by little. She started doing assassin stuff, like doing stuff with knives and cutting stuff with knives and shooting stuff. And she's like regaining her memory slowly but surely, or whatever. And so it's a couple of times where she had to save herself and Samuel L. Jackson. And Samuel L. Jackson is a scammy, scheming, like low budget detective or whatever. And he actually, they had before she was trying to figure out, well, she was trying to figure out who she was. But before things got serious, she had actually tried to get him to help her find her identity and find out where she lived. So he had some things to go on, but not a whole lot to go on. So that's how he kind of got involved up in everything or whatever. But it was such a good movie, and it's funny, and it's cute. And I love that movie. And that's the movie. It doesn't come on TV a lot, but guess what? I got the DVD in the house. Okay, I bought that. I bought it, okay? So, Long Kiss Goodnight is on the list, okay? Ooh, it's starting to rain. Alright, let me make sure this is still recording. Because y'all know, the screen will go out on me and I'll be sitting here like, oh, I gotta do this over. Alright, so, let's keep going. I want to go with the action stuff first. Like I said, all these movies I love, but I'm going to go in action, okay? I love action movies, okay? There's some things on this list where I feel like I would cry today watching this movie. I love the movie, but I would cry. I don't want to talk about, I'm not going to watch crime movies all the time, but I know that they're really good movies still. The other movie on my list is World War Z with Brad Pitt, okay? I love those I love apocalypse movies in general, but World War Z is like apocalypse. It's like a Rick Grimes, like Walking Dead plus MacGyver. Okay, because he's so smart, like he figures it out. Like I love the World War Z. Okay, when it's on TV, I watch it. Okay, I don't think I have it. I doubt it. I don't think it's in my DVD collection, but if I see it, I'll probably buy it, right? But when it's on TV, or if I get a chance to, let's say it's one of the free options to rent or whatever through the Roku, I'll get it and watch it. And so there's nothing else on, I want to watch something. But I love World War Z. And one thing I like about that movie was that the kids were normal. Like you ever watch movies and the kids are super mean to each other, they hate each other, the mom is like, the parents are clueless about what the kids are doing. I hate movies like that because it's not realistic. Most parents are, I should say most parents, but people are more regular than are not regular, right? But I like the kids were normal. They seem normal and realistic. But the movie's about zombies. One of my favorite topics, zombies, right? So the movie starts out where the family is home. Our main character, Brad Pitt, he's, I guess, a retired, he wasn't an immunologist. He was like some kind of a scientist or something. Like he kind of tracks like diseases, and maybe epidemiologist or something. But they're doing a regular daily routine. I guess he and his wife were taking the kids to school, and on their way or whatever, they got stuck in traffic. Like I should say, before they left the house, there's a news broadcast on talking about some disease or whatever. You know how it go. Just like with I Am Legend. Like there's something on the news talking about a disease that's spreading around, right? So they go in the car and they get stuck in traffic, and all boo-boo breaks out. Okay? All boo-boo breaks out. So he got, it's him, his wife, and the two girls or whatever, and they're trying to get from Philadelphia. They travel to Jersey. There's like a store scene where they're trying to get supplies and stuff, and people are acting crazy in the store and almost get attacked. And I'm telling y'all, I love action movies, okay? But it's almost like what would you do in a situation like, what could you do? And let's say I'm sitting in this car talking to y'all, and all boo-boo just breaks out. What am I going to do? I'm in a little bit of a dilemma, right? Because waiting for my son to get off work, right? So I'm like literally between like, okay, let me call him and see if he can hurry up and come outside, or tell him to stay inside, lock the doors. What am I going to do? Like when you think about like how these movies kind of start, it just happens like this, right? But I love World War Z, and the reason why I didn't put I Am Legend on the list is because I like World War Z because I like the family dynamic. I like it's a lot of people involved, a lot of moving parts, a lot of action, right? I Am Legend is a good movie, but basically Will Smith is the only character for a long time. And when he finally gets company, well, he's, it's him and the dog, right? But when he finally gets company, he doesn't have company for a long time because the zombies unfollow him and the woman and the child to his house. So they only had like not even a day of peace before the zombies surrounded the house. And I Am Legend had to blow itself up to get the lady and the child safe. So basically the whole movie is Will Smith and the dog, and then we see the child and the lady, and of course before he dies he gives the lady the cure. So it was very like World War Z, like it's reminiscent of World War Z is reminiscent of I Am Legend because I Am Legend came out first. But I like World War Z better because of the action, the dynamic, the people, the different scenes, the scenery. Because they went from Philadelphia, New Jersey. They ended up they was on a boat. Remember, they were on the military boat. And then he goes to Asia. I forget what country. He went to Asia. And then he ended up going to the Middle East. And then he ended up in Nova Scotia. Like, he went different places to try and track down what was going on. So that's what made it exciting. It was so good. It was so good. I got a lot on my list. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of this in one video. I had stuff on totally covering this front side. So, okay, let's keep going. I'm going to do one more, okay? And I'm going to have to cut it short because I know that this I'm going to have troubles uploading, okay? Next one, I'm going to have to go with, I'm going to do two because they're kind of in the same category. I got to do Jurassic Park. I like the first one. I like the other ones that came after the first one, but of course the first one sticks out, okay? Of course you can't forget how everything started with the Jurassic Park movie series or whatever, right? The second one was good, third one was good. I really like, of course, Jurassic Park, okay? Not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, where this is an actual theme park with dinosaurs. I love like I said, I like kids are realistic. Jurassic Park, they had realistic brother and sister dynamics. I love that. They were like the sister was protective of the little boy. I love that stuff. I hate when my son, when he was little, he used to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then when the movie came out, I just hated those movies because it was like, it shouldn't be that brother and sister or brother, sister, whatever siblings relationship, it shouldn't be that like hardcore. Where people are getting beat up and bullied by people in their own household. I hate that kind of stuff. But Jurassic Park, like I said, the siblings were realistic. Even in Jurassic World, the siblings had it seems like a more realistic relationship of brothers, So I love that. And I love the action. So Jurassic Park, definitely I think the entire series is pretty good. And also, I can't forget the Hunger Games. Hunger Games is still happening as we speak. Of course, the writer, I think, is done writing the books, so now they're just making the movies. So Hunger Games, they're so good, okay? Hunger Games is so good, including the newest one that came out. So I'm going to let y'all go with that one. I think this video is probably going to be too long. I'm going to have to break it down because I have movies, my all-time favorite movies, but they're in different categories. I think I may have a couple of more action movies, but I have those touching, heartwarming ones too, and I have like some funny ones too. So I'm going to come back and do more. I'm also going to do a sad movie favorite list. I'm going to do a childhood favorite list too, okay? And I mean, when I say childhood, I mean like cartoonish, family type movies, So I'm going to do that one too. So I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Maybe I can do another video tomorrow and keep doing it until I'm all done with my list, okay? Because I wanted to kind of get everything done with the movie list before New Year's, but I didn't think it was going to take me this long to go through my list. I just kind of go giving y'all a rundown and telling y'all what the movies are about. But check those movies out. I think you'll like them as much as I do. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.